figure out where it's coming from. No good. Can't use a protester on that. Water's coming from that vent. Must be another source. Okay. The waterfall I saw down below should be coming in from somewhere around here. Gotta find its source. Water's coming in from there. I can use the fire gleam to break open that wall. This should flood. Found us a way out. Almost there. Hey, stay with me.
Tell Natika.
You tell her yourself. She said you're a stubborn fighter, so keep fighting. Kenta!
He used to wake us all up before dawn to train. Nothing like a practice blow to the ribs to shake off sleep.
come! Good hit of Bridgewater.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. I spotted a group of Osram salvagers wandering the edge of the desert, near the southwestern
Definitely don't
border.
sound like rebels.
I'd report it, but I don't
Maybe
think
if
they'll
I
last
follow
long.
their tracks, I
If
can
the
find out where
machines
they're
down there
headed.
don't get them, the storms
I
will.
can probably use my focus. Oh, that's kind of you. Sounds
Stay
like those
alert.
Osram could use a hand. I'll keep an eye out for them if I'm down there.
Like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache?
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to, you know, learn and if you need us.
Got it. I'm guessing you've
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at. He said a warrior shouldn't be prey. For a second I thought I was talking to my... Never thought of Tanakh than a Nora war chief.
I'm guessing Talana didn't...
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab...
Whatever it was, she...
Must be quite a...
I guess she'll tell us. How's...
And we all have our difficulties, but I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be...
Of course. You guys reading something?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt. The world must have seemed...
Not to mention terrifying. They were...
And they became an entire...
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl.
That didn't stop you from resurrect. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. Think you can hold the fort?
If Aaron stops listening to the same, we'll be fine.
Varl looks happy about...
Learning is best done.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it. The chorus, if they knew what we did to... Even if they understood, there'd be little of this. No. For now,
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes. The Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me...
Yeah. You've spoken with...
A few words. You must have made quite the
So you've been talking...
Yes. Including their demise. I was past, but...
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud...
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data and it's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our land, nurture them like the land. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much...
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. It is, and heartbreaking.
I was hoping you could tell me.
For generations, they provided for us. Seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement. They had all, but at least without it, that is...
So, warrior.
By hold when our field, but in the end, the Utah, in exchange, a veteran. This custom, but...
I believe I've met... I've been meaning to ask. You didn't...
That's what happened. When the Karj, they burned those who were
to be sacrificed.
I was helping the chorus, others, and while they bickered...
You called your...
I tried...
I couldn't have...
But when I woke up to hear I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but... The smell of burning...
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to demand that I was denied.
You said...
I knew... Before I knew it. We knew we couldn't, but we ambushed, sabotaged...
Sounds like you were...
Enough that the Tenakth... When the clans began, we chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were...
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliff. Then, before we... What happened when all the dust and blood settled? Our enemies... I went back. It didn't feel...
Is that when you...
I thought... Then you came. I could either sing at people's graves...
I'm glad you chose... Right.
I shall... Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing it.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well,
Right. Well, I can see why there's a lot to take in, but I don't...
Right. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of... I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to...
I sent some of them back to Meridian with it. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help.
So...
He's, I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty...
You shouldn't believe every...
Yeah.
So, Talana came...
I'm more like rushed through. I was hoping only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more...
I see.
Granted, a lot of them are... I'm still trying to wrap my head around... I never really understood how you were ever able to... And now I do. It makes me feel like I could be used...
It takes some time. I guess you know...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bad, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible. I just wish they weren't...
Yeah.
I just...
Looks like this room's changed.
Aloy,
It's good as...
I've been told of our enemy and your friends showed me to the... and gave me... But all I really need to know is where to...
Welcome to the team. You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish. As Dakota, I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave?
I was sent to the Cook. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him. like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior chap. I returned. It never occurred to him.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent...
Tekote knew that I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command. After our victory, I said it would be selfish to rob Hekarro, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Wings of the Ten, Hekarro also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers many times the feeling of...
What did Chief...
There was...
Well...
Indeed.
What are you looking at over...
The others... So, this...
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her and fought all the...
Interest.
I should go.
I will. May the 10...
I just think she talks a lot. You would too if you knew everything you need to know.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the sub-functions, defeat Vorzinith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. Argala's attack at the embassy. The marshals ambushed and surrounded, killed one by one. Reminds me of the massacre at the Proving. Back in the Sacred Lands. So many lives wasted. And for what?
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a freak?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance. I am also uncertain why able to detect and respond to it as far as it is aware.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble, or someone else is trying to get us to go to the...
That is my conclusion.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood.
Could the Zeniths be...
According to the data the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain
So... maybe...
Possibly. However, if they intended to provoke me, I would expect the communication...
Right. You said the...
I have no... perhaps...
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Aloy.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to do?
How's Kotallo do?
I detect, though he has not voiced his... I may be able to assist in his...
Really? How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology in an effort to understand their... Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to... However, Zoe and I are
Well, keep at...
Indeed. While studying old, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to...
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use...
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst... He has given repeated assurances that it...
Well, good thing we have a lot of How long do we have, then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming?
For the local had humans received their education from the Apollo, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place...
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room...
Yes. To observe weather and...
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout. So I guess this room was...
Yes. From here to observe weather and machine...
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still should you find and reconnect the...
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research...
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for it, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't...
No. From the data on your focus, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted, given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request. I imagine it is unwilling to do so.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think... The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum, a memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-auto...
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley until the mountain was blasted apart and buried. Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. We exchanged greetings. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed listening to her stories.
Your friend?
Yes. Though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay. Thanks, Gaia. So, the greatest minds, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotation. Resources and technology were secured within a month of the project's conception. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my
What were they like?
Scared. Hopeful achievements on a scale never... I owe everything to...
See you later.
Until next...
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in. Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. There it is. Gaia, What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
That's too bad. What's this side? There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
It's gonna be... track to get to the location. The Gaia marked.
Yeah, it'll be nice to stretch my legs after being cooped up in here. There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh? Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. Obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. Oh, skin's cracking from the cold. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
What?
It looked like she could make it come and go at will.
What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
I'll wait here.
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Kind of chilly up here.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. but I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Alright, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known Tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The Asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl. That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old-world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia is gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so. So?
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.